Hello and welcome to this week's episode of Goa Ahead. And the issue that we are debating this week is about the alliances and whether there can be realistic alliances against the BJP at this point of time, with TMC and MGP coming together and forming probably the first alliance of this election and hoping for a consolidation of anti-BJP vote. I have three eminent panelists with me in the studio. I have spokesperson and leader of TMC, Advocate Yatish Naik. Yatish, welcome. I have leader and spokesperson of the BJP, Sharmad Raiturkar. Sharmad, welcome. And to my left, I have leader and spokesperson of the Aam Aadmi Party, Valmiki Naik. Valmiki, welcome. Now let us have a look at what has happened since 2017 to 2021. And that's a very interesting thing, interesting journey that the Goan politics has gone through. To begin with, the most glaring statistic is that 45% of our assembly has defected in last 4.5 years. 45% of the state assembly. So let us start with what was the situation in 2017. And this is the pie chart that you can see. Congress won 17 seats, BJP won 13, and Goa Forward, MGP 3 each. And you can see the normal composition that's there. After that, immediately after the election, I think this saga of defections began. And it started with first Vishwajit Rane quitting the Congress party. And when Congress failed to form the government, Vishwajit Rane decided to leave the Congress and join the BJP. And he said it in very clear terms. The people of Goa gave the Congress to form the government, but wrong decisions caused the destruction of the party. And very clearly he is saying the mandate was given to Congress. However, Congress could not capitalize on it, and the wrong decisions led to BJP forming the government. The next in line were two more Congress MLAs, Subhash Shirodkar and Dayanand Sopte. And we are taking you through the defections of last 5 years. On 16th October 2018, Sopte and Shirodkar resigned as MLAs, and they went to Delhi. They faxed their resignation to Congress party and they joined the BJP. After that, Babu Asgaonkar and Deepak, two of the MGP MLAs, defected, claiming it as a 2/3 split in the party, and they joined BJP. On 27 March 2019, Babu Asgaonkar went ahead and said, we will not let BJP government fall. And looking at what the Dhawalikars did to Lahu Mamledar, we decided to take this decision. So that was the logic behind this defection. And then came the big defection with Babush Monserrat and 9 other Congress MLAs, in total 10, apparently merging the Congress party into the BJP, claiming once again the 2/3 split. And Babush said, I joined the BJP to fulfill the promises I made to the people. Our leader Babu Kavlekar was the man behind this decision. So most important fact as far as this episode is concerned, the leader of opposition of the Congress party defected with 10 MLAs, 2/3 of the strength of the Congress party and the Congress MLAs at that point of time, and joined BJP. After that, this is in recent past, Luizin Falero quit Congress and Luizin Falero joined the TMC, which sounded the arrival of TMC in Goa. And Luizin Falero said, Mamta has always fought and won against Modi, hence I will support and lead her movement in Goa. The Congress family is divided. The latest two defections that we have witnessed is Jayesh Salgaonkar from Saligaon constituency. On 3rd December 2021, the Goa Forward MLA quit his party, quit the MLA-ship and joined BJP. And the very latest one is Ravi Naik, senior Congress MLA from Fonda constituency, quitting the Congress and joining the BJP on 7 December 2021. Now comes the final graphics of this episode, and it's a very interesting one. And that's the 2021 assembly seat share. We showed you the 2017 seat share, and this is how it looks in 2021. Without a general assembly election, the graph had changed dramatically and drastically. The Congress has been reduced to 3 MLAs. BJP from 13 has gone up to 27, and you can clearly see how fragmented the rest of the pie is. So I start with Yatish Naik here. Yatish, your party has formed probably the first alliance of this election, hoping for a consolidation of anti-BJP vote. How is your party looking at MGP as an ally, and do you seriously believe that this step that your party has taken will lead to some kind of consolidation?
See, please understand. The people of the state are fed up of the BJP. They want to get rid of the BJP. And this sentiment is across the state. All political parties who want to defeat the BJP and want to respect the sentiment of the people to defeat the BJP will come under the force of TMC, MGP and others who want to defeat BJP. So one thing is clear, that TMC is the party which has got a strong will and a resolve to take on BJP. Now MGP has come with us. We are together with the people of Goa. There are some other parties which are stepneys to the BJP, which are providers of stepneys to the BJP. They will not come with us, because though they may say they are opposition parties, they are people who supply stepneys to the BJP vehicle. This has happened. Your graph shows it. So one thing is clear, that when TMC and MGP have come together, it is to respect the spirit of the people, that we need a credible alternative against the BJP. TMC has got a narrative which is of inclusive growth and people-centric agenda.
Before I go to Valmiki, one quick question. Do you feel, when you mention TMC plus MGP plus others,
yes,
are you saying that all other political parties who have a stake in this election, apart from BJP and Congress, should come together?
I am saying that TMC and MGP have come together. Those who want to defeat the BJP, we have to come together as a force with TMC, MGP. They have to realize it.
Except Congress.
Though, please understand, who is the provider of stepneys to the BJP vehicle? Your graph shows it all. Today, the number of defected MLAs are more than the number of BJP MLAs in the own party. How has this happened? Some MLAs have defected. Some MLAs have, so to say, merged. How all this happened? Because the political parties, their framework has become so feeble that it has become a going and coming affair.
Okay. Valmiki, when you look at this graph, and it's a very disturbing graph, because we have seen the shift in that pie chart without a General Assembly election. 45% of our assembly has defected in last 4.5 years. AAP is one of the major stakeholders as far as the opposition space is concerned. TMC, MGP have come together. They are calling out for a larger consolidation against the BJP without the Congress. How is Aam Aadmi Party looking at this?
Pramod, you pointed out a very shocking and interesting statistic, which is that 45% of our assembly has defected. Looking at the flip side, you can also say that 45% of the voters who elected these MLAs have been betrayed. Aam Aadmi Party looks at it in that way. It is a betrayal of the people of Goa. And it has not happened because of the development of the people or for the benefit of Goa. All these defections happened only for their own benefit and for the pursuit of power. That is one thing which is very clear. Now, in the middle of all this politics of defections and mergers and acquisitions, there is one party that is working silently and steadily over the past many years in Goa, which is the Aam Aadmi Party. We are not going looking for MLAs to buy and sell. We have been building our cadre. We have been fighting elections, both assembly level as well as local elections. We have had success in every election, increasing success. And today, for the upcoming General Assembly elections, we are in a very good position to contest in probably all 40 seats. We are looking for the best candidates to contest in all these 40 seats. We have come up with solutions and guarantees for the people of Goa. In fact, we are the only party which is even talking about issues all the news that you see on the front pages of newspapers and TV channels today is who has joined which party and who has betrayed which party. Today only Aam Aadmi Party is seen talking about power issues, talking about employment issues, and giving solutions and guarantees on those things. So I feel that today Aam Aadmi Party is poised. We have been patient, we have worked hard, and today the people of Goa who have been betrayed, like I said at the beginning, they look to Aam Aadmi Party as a
Valmiki, before I go
reliable
to
and
Sharma, a
honest
very,
option.
very, very simple question. Do you think there needs to be a larger consolidation against the BJP? Because what we are seeing right now in very clear terms is that there is a TMC MGP block now. There is Aam Aadmi Party, there is BJP, and then there is a very, very crazy kind of a Congress Goa forward bloc, which still doesn't know whether they are in alliance or they are not in alliance. They are still debating whether, after shaking hands, that whether there is an alliance or there is no alliance. Do you think there needs to, because TMC clearly is pitching for a non-Congress, non-BJP alliance here. Do you feel there is a need for a larger consolidation?
No, on paper it may look like there should be an alliance. If you look at the numbers, it is very to add 2 and 2 and say it is 4. But in reality, if you see the history of all the parties that we are talking about, everybody has had some sort of relationship with the MGP at this at various points, with the BJP at various points. And the most shocking, the Congress party, which used to talk about itself as the counterweight to the BJP, today itself has collapsed under its own weight, and it has become the biggest ally. Today, what you're talking about alliances, the biggest and most illegitimate alliance today is that of the BJP and the Congress, which the Aam Aadmi Party has literally given it a new name called the Congress Janata Party.
Congress Janata Party. On that, I'll go to Sharmat. Sharmat, how is BJP looking at it? Because you're taking Congress MLAs as latest as last week. So, what is the signal party wants to give to the cadre? Because everybody is saying if you have such a strong cadre, if you have such a strong Sangathan across the state, why is the number of imported MLAs more than your homegrown MLAs? आप इसको कैसे डिफेंड कर रहे हैं?
प्रमोद जी, बेसिकली एक बात जो हर एक के एवरीबडी इज टॉकिंग अबाउट इज दे आर नॉट टॉकिंग अबाउट डेवलपमेंट, they are only talking about defeating BJP, and that's one of the strong points. BJP is consistently going on with development projects, schemes, different types of schemes for the people, and ये सब जो जब BJP is doing, all other parties are trying to come together only with one agenda, and that is not development, that is to defeat BJP. और कुछ एजेंडा है नहीं. As far as you will say, okay, 45% of MLA is defected, and I think Mr. Yatish also said Congress is like providers of Stepney. I just want to remind him regarding one thing. Congress may be the bigger supplier of Stepneys, but the party with whom you have aligned also has supplied 2 Stepneys to BJP. Okay, we can understand one thing. Aam Aadmi Party will say, okay, Congress, they keep providing MLAs to BJP, and TMC also is saying the same thing. Right now, Aam Aadmi Party and TMC can very well say that, okay, please elect us and we will not defect. But that is a hypothetical question. That is an imaginary question, because you have not got a single MLA elected till today. Who knows? Tomorrow they might also get defected. The thing is, the way things are going, TMC and MGP, I don't think both are, जो हम बोलते हैं ना, नैसर्गिक टाइप के अलायंस जो होते हैं. आई मीन द पार्टीज हैव सम काइंड ऑफ आइडियोलॉजीज, द पार्टीज हैव सम काइंड ऑफ प्रिंसिपल्स, और सिमिलर प्रिंसिपल्स और आइडियोलॉजी के लोग जब इकट्ठा आके अलायंस करते हैं, वी कैन डेफिनेटली अंडरस्टैंड.
You are saying this is an alliance of convenience, not conviction.
Absolutely. See, because MGP right from its inception, जिस तरह का पॉलिटिक्स उन्होंने गोवा में किया है, और टीएमसी का आप अगर वेस्ट बंगाल का रिकॉर्ड देखो, जिस तरह से जो भी बीजेपी के लोग हो या फिर जो भी हो, जो whoever has gone against the party, they have been tortured. मतलब गोवा, हम द पीपल ऑफ गोवा आर वेरी हम लोग जो बोलते हैं कि दे आर सेंटिमेंटल पीपल. पीपल ऑफ गोवा आर पीसफुल पीपल, दे आर पीस लविंग पीपल. लेकिन जिस तरह का कल्चर टीएमसी गोवा में लाने की कोशिश कर रहा है, जिस तरह का पॉलिटिकल कल्चर वेस्ट बंगाल में हम लोग देख रहे हैं कि दे आर किलिंग पीपल. मतलब whoever is your political opponent, you are not just opposing them on political level, you are actually going and killing people. जिस तरह का political culture,
you're saying we don't need such kind of politics.
Absolutely not.
Yatish, respond to that, and then I'll go to Valmiki. Two questions. Number one, is your alliance with MGP is a alliance of convenience, and all of you are not talking the agenda for Goa. You are just talking about defeating BJP.
See, understand one thing. I understand the frustration of Sharmat. Poor fellow, he has been frank also to say that, see, understand, he says he wants to put it in other words, that we are the people who engineer defections. In other words, he said it on the flip side, that please understand, democracy is the will of the people, but BJP wants to make it the will of the BJP, which people of the state will not allow. What is the principle whereby TMC and MGP have come together? It is the principle of providing good administration to the people. The ideology of providing good administration to people, which has brought TMC and MGP together. I want to put it on record here. When BJP stares at a very compatible opponent, they always talk about this. They say killing, violence, this, that. Please understand. In Bengal, Miss Banerjee is the chief minister. Please, you allowed him to speak. No. You allowed him to speak. Let me complete.
Right now you are also fighting about who is more anti-Hindu.
No, let me speak. In Bengal, she is a chief minister in the third term, a state which has got 70% Hindu population. And she has got 214 out of 290 odd seats. People of all walks of life, all sections have supported her in her third term. It is not like their government which was reduced to 13 and then they have bought people. It is not that sort of a model. So please, my colleague from, my political colleague and my opponent from the BJP has to understand that talking falsity is not going to bring them votes. Development, what is the development? Your per capita loan has increased like nobody's business. Your capital debt has hit the roof. Your unemployment rate is at its highest. Your inflation has hit the roof, is at its highest. Your petrol, diesel has resulted into cascading inflation. Your diesel has ensured essential prices of vegetables and fruits have gone up. Your cooking gas has hit more than 1,000 rupees. These are the issues. You talk on these issues.
You are
when
not
you
saying
fail,
that,
this is what you talk.
You are not saying that you and MGP have come together with the sole intention of defeating BJP.
We have come together with the intention of forming a good government.
Okay.
And the first thing to do it is to defeat BJP.
Okay. Valmiki, respond to that where Sharma says that all the opposition parties right now, they have a singular agenda. And that's defeating BJP. And it's not agenda for Goa, it's agenda of defeating BJP.
No, definitely the agenda would be to defeat BJP because today BJP is the ruling party. But let us also remember that BJP was not elected as the ruling party. As your own graph showed, the people of Goa had defeated BJP in 2017. They were reduced to 13 seats from a alliance strength of I think 25 or 26 in the 2012 elections. It was the Congress party which betrayed the people of Goa and in 2017 allowed BJP to hijack the mandate. And then of course, in every year they provided the MLAs to provide more strength to this illegitimate alliance. So what I would say is that this is a completely illegitimate government and it has to be brought down, and the people of Goa are going to do that because people are not happy with this party, whether it is BJP or Congress. If you remember, BJP voters voted for BJP for a very different reason. Today, the same BJP voters are going to be voting for candidates who they had voted against and probably campaigned against for many years. So the BJP voters are not happy for sure. The Congress voters have been betrayed twice. Like I said, once in 2017 when the BJP hijacked the mandate of the people. And then again in 2019, when a wholesale transfer led by people like Babu Sponsarat and Babu Kaulekar, wholesale transfer of Congress MLAs happened to the BJP.
Okay. Sharma, tell me one thing. Right now, if you look at the situation of opposition, there is such a very deep fragmentation. There's AAP on one side, TMC, MGP in the middle, there's Congress Goa forward on the other side. Do you think this is the best scenario for BJP at this point of time, where you are importing lot many MLAs, at the same time the opposition is unable to come together?
See, basically, BJP doesn't plan to win based on what other parties are doing. We have our own strong organization. We have our own principles. And basically, when we are contesting, we are going in front of the people with whatever development we have done. Everybody in Goa knows what BJP government has done in Goa, and we are going in front of the people. We will be facing election based on all those development projects. Now, as far as other alliances happening in the state, like one alliance happening between TMC and MGP, as I have already said, it's an alliance of convenience. They might as well say, no, we are planning to win this election on the basis of development or whatever. But everybody knows it's an unnatural alliance. And because of that unnatural alliance, it's definitely only of convenience. As far as other alliance, like Congress and Goa Forward Party is concerned, forget us. I think people of Congress and Goa Forward itself are not very convinced about whether this alliance has happened or not happened, because one day everybody comes together, raises their hands and
No, but that's what I'm saying, Sir Sharma. Is that the best scenario for BJP right now? In spite of widespread resentment on the ground, the best scenario for BJP right now is worked out by the opposition.
See, everybody is trying their own convenience. But in return, if it has created a good situation for BJP, then so be it.
Very, very interesting. Yatish, that's the crucial question now. Do you think this fragmentation is going to eventually work out to the benefit of BJP?
No, you are underestimating the people of the state. I said it earlier also that vote share is not a fixed deposit. When you take care of your voters, supporters, deliver to the people, perform, people stick with your party, and your party becomes a winning party. When you don't take care of the people and you crash their aspirations and hopes, people go away and your vote share does not remain intact. So in the case of Goa now, what we are seeing is people have moved away from the BJP. People's aspirations and hopes have been crashed. People are suffering.
What are they moving towards? I think that's the moot question
They
here.
are moving towards the force which has got the competence to take on the BJP, which is TMC and alliance with MGP.
Okay, very interesting. For final words, Valmiki, same question. Do you think right now the fragmented opposition is BJP's biggest ally in this situation?
Absolutely not. As I mentioned, the people of Goa had already defeated the BJP in 2017, and only with the help of the Congress party they resurrected themselves. So this time the people are going to finish the job. In 2022, like I mentioned, even though my friend Sharma talked about that BJP has a cadre, this cadre itself is very unhappy, for the reasons I mentioned, that they are now going to be campaigning for candidates. Not only they voted against, but they have campaigned against for a long time. Now those same Congress leaders have been, and MGP leaders or whichever other parties leaders have been imported, and the cadre is being asked to do salute to these people. So the cadre itself is unhappy, the BJP voters are unhappy. So definitely the BJP vote bank is not monolithic, it is going to fragment this time. And who are they going to vote for? I think today the people of Goa, whether they were Congress voters or BJP voters, they are looking at Aam Aadmi Party in a very different light. We are the only party going directly to the people. We are the only party giving solutions to our issues. And we are the only party that has been reliable and we have remained faithful.
Okay.
We have not done jumping and politics of defections and mergers and acquisitions.
Okay. This is a very final question, Sharmad. Both the parties are saying that you cannot say that your vote share is intact, because you have inducted people, imported people against whom your cadre has fought for probably more than 2 decades. So at this point of time today, you cannot take your cadre for granted, because you are asking them to vote for people against whom they probably fought throughout their life. How do you respond to that, and your final comments?
I think BJP cadre is not for these parties to understand how it works. Especially the parties who are more stressing only on publicity. Like if you see all around Goa, it's only publicity. BJP is an organization which takes care of its cadre. Whatever image that is created in the media or the newspapers that, okay, BJP cadre is not happy, is something created by this opposition who know that they cannot break the BJP's organization, they cannot misguide the BJP's cadre. Okay. My friend Valmiki said that in 2017 BJP was brought from 21 to 13. I also want to remind him that same election, Aam Aadmi Party lost 38 deposits during that 2017 election. And I don't think giving false promises, giving fake information, and somebody coming from Delhi and giving us, telling us nice, rosy stories, they can fool the people of
People
Goa.
of Goa. I'll show it. I'm completely out of time. But one thing I think is very clear here. Where would the consolidation be? The TMC and MGP have taken first step. They are calling out others and they are saying that please come and join us, accept the Congress. And that's the same tone and tenor as far as the rest of the opposition parties are concerned. They somehow want to keep Congress away and come together and fight against BJP. Whether that consolidation happens or not needs to be seen. But Yatish, Valmiki, Sharma, thanks a lot for joining me on this panel. Keep watching. Go ahead.